Hello everyone, welcome to my Python tutorial. Given that you know how to implement stack and queue using list, let's see how to create a list which satisfies the given criteria, and the concept is known as list comprehension. We will also discuss about del keyword in this video. So in case you're hearing this term for the first time, let me connect the dots for you. List comprehension provides a concise way to create lists. Common applications are to make new lists where each element is the result of some operations applied on each member of another sequence or iterable, or to create a subsequence of those elements that satisfy a certain condition. Say for instance, we want to create a list of squares till 5. We can easily define them as list of square equals 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Well, that was easy because the number is small. In case you're given a huge number of elements, the process becomes tedious, and we have discussed already that in such cases of repeating a particular operation multiple times, we use loops. Presuming that you're clear with loop, I'm proceeding further. If not, refresh the concepts from the video. I have provided the link in my description box. Now, we use a for loop and append elements to the list using our handy tools from list functions. Now, another feasible way to do this would be by using list comprehension. Here we say list of square equals I square for I in range 20 or 1000 or any number. Now, this doesn't only make it appear clean and simple, but it also does a lot of favor for the programmer by clearing the memory taken by the iterating variable I, which did not happen in the previous case. Moving further on how list comprehension is done, a list comprehension consists of brackets containing an expression followed by a for clause, then 0 or more for or if clauses. In the above example, I square is the expression and for I in range 20 is the for clause, and it was followed by 0 for clause because we require only one for loop and 0 conditional checkings using if. The result will be a new list resulting from evaluating the expression in the context of the for and if clauses which follow. For example, this list comp contains the element of two lists if they are not equal. List comp equals x comma y parenthesis for x in 1 comma 2 comma 3 for y in 3 comma 1 comma 4 if x not equals y, which is equivalent to comps equals empty list for x in 1 comma 2 comma 3 is 2 for y in 3 comma 1 comma 4 if x not equals y. Comps dot append x comma y. Now to create a matrix, we can use list comprehension. We implement matrix equals double square bracket 0 for I in range 3, close the square bracket for j in range 3, close the another square bracket. Now we get a 3 cross 3 matrix filled with zeros. We can also tune in the criteria in accordance with our requirement. This type of list comprehension is known as nested list comprehension. We can tweak the condition to find transpose of a matrix with ease, which is shown. There is a way to remove an element from the list given its index instead of its value. The del statement. This differs from the pop method which returns a value. The del statement can also be used to remove slices from the list or clear the entire list. For example, a of 0 will delete the first element of the list A, and a of 2 is to 4 will delete the elements at index 2, 3 from the list A, and del A will delete all the elements from A. Referencing the name A hereafter is an error, at least until another value is assigned to it. You can access this Jupyter notebook in my GitHub profile. I have attached the link in my description box. In our next video, we'll talk about tuple and sequence. See you guys on my next video. Thank you.